So the culmination of Edible Bytes really came from a lot of my friends don't know how to cook, as crazy as that sounds. A lot of them are single people who get overwhelmed with your traditional cookbook that has 4 to 6 servings, and it's just so complicated. And I have a lot of friends who just want the basic steps on how to make something and pretty much survive. And after getting a lot of feedback from all of them for many, many years, I came up with Edible Bytes. This is pretty much a basic foundation for people who just want to eat healthy food without all the fluff and all the fuss. I grew up as an Army brat. My dad retired 27 years in the Army, so it was pretty much ingrained in me to either go to college and be a lawyer or a doctor, or to go to the military. The easiest route for me was the military, and it was the best thing I've ever done. I spent 9 years in the military. I was in the Army. I was stationed in Fort Lewis for 6 years. My first duty station deployed us to Iraq after 5 months. And then I came back, and then I spent the last 2 years of active duty in South Korea, which was probably the best experience for me because I'm half Korean and half Black. So it really introduced me to a lot of my culture, my food, the people, the city. Everything was just wonderful there. I got to explore a lot of different foods and flavors and fresh ingredients and how healthy they are and how sustainable that their whole country is and how they reuse a lot of the waste in order to feed a lot of their vegetation and things like that. And that's what really got me interested in sustainable growing and sustainable food. After that, I got out and I was in the reserves. And when I was in the reserves, we were transitioning our MOS, which was I was an aviation fueler. And after that, we pretty much got reclassed because all the civilians, the DoD contractors, were taking over our job. And I've always had a passion for food because I like to eat. And then I decided to go to culinary school. And then while I was in culinary school, I decided that I wanted to go on ahead and just start working on my culinary career. So I started off as a dishwasher at Doyle's Pub House in downtown at the Port of Tacoma, right there in Seattle. And I started off washing dishes, making dressings, slicing cheeses and meats for the pastrami sandwiches. And I just worked my way up. My last job that I had at the industry was pretty much working the Saute 1 station at a fine dining restaurant in Alabama. And then I moved to Texas in 2020, which was a great opportunity because the pandemic just hit, which really sucked. But it awarded me an opportunity to really expand on meal prep because at that time people weren't going out. People realized they didn't know how to cook. People weren't going to the gym. People just wanted a healthier alternative for no contact delivery. And that's where Chef to Table came in. And I pretty much opened up my website, and within a week of launching here in Texas, I already had like so many meal prep clients. And then it just took off. It started off as meal prep, then I went to catering, then I went to private dinners, and now I'm doing a cooking show. So God has really blessed me, and I've been really fortunate on this journey, and it's honestly the best thing that I could have done. The normal lifestyle started to change based on the economy. People are getting tiny homes, people are converting their vans into living spaces, and people just want something that's a little bit more convenient for their lifestyle. People aren't doing your traditional white picket fence and HOAs and everything like that. So I wanted something that was for them. Edible Bytes offers healthy portion sizes for 1 to 2 people. You don't have to worry about the drive-through. Minimal equipment. You literally just need an air fryer or an induction stove or a microwave. And the ingredients for each recipe doesn't take up a lot of space in the little tiny fridges that you might have or the coolers that you might have in your camper. You can pick it up and go from the grocery store, prepare it, eat it, and you don't have as many leftovers as you would if you were in a traditional cookbook where you have 4 to 6 servings. And then it's also for a lot of people who live in college dorms. Apparently college students are poor. Everybody's just not into big, fluffy, difficult recipes. And the people that I know and my friends that don't know how to cook, they have said that this book has saved them so much time and money because a lot of them are very active. A lot of them work 2, 3 jobs. A lot of them have families. So I just wanted to make something for everybody on the go. I started my YouTube channel as an extension of Edible Bytes, but more so to just get my brand out there and to just get the concept of what Chef to Table is all about. When I started this business 8 years ago, I was a single mom. I was struggling. I didn't have a lot of money. I couldn't really afford to feed my kid healthy food, so there was a lot of McDonald's, a lot of Wendy's, and I just noticed our health starting to decline. I started getting fatter, And I just wanted something that was more solution oriented, that wasn't going to cost a lot of money, because a lot of stigma around healthy food is it has to be bland, it has to be boring, you got your chicken breast, your brown rice, and your broccoli. And I wanted to change that concept. I wanted to change the way that people looked at nutritiously balanced, or AKA healthy food. Healthy doesn't have to be bland and boring. It could be so much more than that, with just a few simple ingredients that you can find at any day market and that you probably have laying around already in your pantry. So I wanted to do the YouTube channel just so people can have a general idea that not everything has to be fried, stuffed, creamed, gravied. You can have a delicious meal like this salmon niçoise salad here, and it has all the healthy ingredients and it's nutritiously packed. And you can make a simple salad dressing with 2 ingredients that you have on hand every single day.